Boom bop bow, motherfuckers. Boom bop bow. That's all you get. Alright? Stay hungry, you stupid motherfuckers. I always fucking accidentally click on franchise when I'm doing this. Fuck you, EA. Stop advertising shit to me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, okay? Leave me the fuck alone. Fuck Sam Darnold. Fuck Sam Darnold. I'll say it again. Fuck Sam Darnold. Go tell your friends. Go tell your motherfucking friends. Go tell all your motherfucking little girlfriends. Go tell your little it's and theys. You know, we trying to be all accepting. Yo, let's see. Let's see what we get. Ow, motherfucker. Come on, EA. It's 2022. It ain't that hard. I honestly think that there's more people on Madden 22 on PS4 and the old Xbox. I don't even fucking know what the names of the Xboxes are no more. The shit's so complicated. Fucking Xbox fanboys. Yeah, I got the new Xbox PSX 3000 and GX5. Oh yeah, man, it's fucking stellar. It's like a PC, dude. Shut the fuck up, man. You sound stupid. Just shut the fuck up. Finally, the cock has come back. Kobe Inc. R.I.P. Kobe. That was my favorite basketball player. My God, I always forget how loud this fucking game is.
California. Today we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Carolina Panthers and
I swear I kicked every single thing.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium.
Trash ass Zane Gonzalez. Kick that shit through the back of the end zone.
Back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. On first down, Stafford here. He's got the Beckham. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Break up. I needed that one.
He's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because
I mean, I wouldn't be mad if we got
Malik
Willis, but we don't have an offensive line either. Let's go.
Here's a second down throw that's knocked away.
Is that my boy down?
Incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one,
no way.
They come in bunches.
That ain't some Madden
shit. Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a play fake, and it's Stafford.
Stephon.
Fine cut, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he'll take it across midfield to the
almost really good
46-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go.
Wow. Wow. If I had $1 for every time that shit happened. Just checking because EA likes to fuck that shit up sometimes. Random, whatever. Fuck it. Fuck it, right? Yeah, what's up, Matt? We do got to do something about this offensive line, though, bro. Darnold was trash in fucking New York, and he had about 4 seconds to throw there, and he would panic. He had about 2 seconds all season in Carolina to throw the ball. That man does not have the mental, like, power and fortitude. He ain't a Brady, you know what I mean? He can't assess that shit pre-snap like that and know what's happening. He has to read it. This motherfucker. Let's get it. Four.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the stadium.
I always have to kick it, I swear.
This place was just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Carolina Panthers. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
All right. It's booty shaking time.
On first down, Mahomes buying time to his left. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it's intercepted.
Dante, let's go.
Jackson picks it. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a
9-9-9
route? 9
motion.
meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard
We ain't never had these
run, so
blue-ass collars. What is this, EA?
Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Play action. It's Newton. Forced out to his left. Cam fighting. He lost
damn, Cam.
And I think the Chiefs have it. They do.
Damn.
And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start.
That's not how I wanted that to go.
Take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down the defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes being chased out left. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. Touchdown! Travis Kelsey, 30 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0
They needed to kick that
game.
6 meter like 10 years ago. The kick meter like 10 years ago. Ugh.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about...
Oh, what a juke into space. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it.
It's like driving a Porsche right there.
40 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game. So how about that for a chain move? All the way down inside
Can't
the 40
unbuckle.
now for 1st and 10. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Eluding the pressure right. To the right side, and he's got more complete.
DJ.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. They'll get this
Damn, lineman, get out the fucking way.
Of about 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard
CMC.
line.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. The deuce is wild here. 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock.
What the fuck, bro? The tight end dragged him into me like that.
2nd and goal from the 1. After the run, Newton going to throw. Dancing to his left. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Come on. Cam Newton punching it in from a yard away. And the Panthers have tied this game up. They can take the lead with the extra point.
There we go.
Zane Gonzalez
Super
on
King.
for the extra point.
That's where Sam Darnold should be, holding the
It's
fucking
up
kick,
and
trash
good, so
ass.
they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter.
Just as bad as Jimmy Clausen
Now
had
after the
had.
touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Jamarcus Russell had had.
And here
Ryan
comes a
Lee.
return from just beyond the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
That was a good return.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before, because
I hate when it makes you switch to the wrong person.
wrinkles and counters, because you know they'll make some adjustments. Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there. They just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. What a luxury to have a tight end that can run a post route like that.
It's a luxury for the offense. It's an extreme luxury for the quarterback. Always has a great outlet and usually able to come up with a nice play down the middle of the field.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
After one,
all right.
1-point game, 7-6. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Throwing now is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire from 8 yards out. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
We got ourselves a guy.
Around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Well, a dangerous return man showing
so
it here.
close to breaking them.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Let's go.
Much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, a guy that can beat you in so many ways. He's a threat to go the distance literally every time he touches the football.
And that's why he's one of the best running backs in the game today, because this run combined all the elements. Started with patience, and he was just waiting for the right way.
That fucked me up.
Then once he saw it, he used his speed and escapability in tandem and turned this into a tremendous play.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on next-gen stats. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the left.
Let's go, Brian Burns.
And he's brought down. Brian Burns showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Open man is
Damn.
the tight end, Noah Gray. And he's got the first
Hell
down
of a
yardage
play.
before being taken down at midfield.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love
Just
to make that
embarrassed
easy
is not
throw,
going to get
and they
there.
hooked up there for a first down.
Don't come a knocking.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds.
That's what we think about them here, there. Without, you know, being them running quarterbacks, I'll tell you what.
Picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. Now Mahomes. Pushes him over. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. Touchdown.
Damn.
Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense, but when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Mahomes will throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage.
It really don't be like that.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to
It
kick
really
it
don't be
away.
like that
They're going to
either.
mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up first.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
42. Throwing is Newton. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
Now Newton on first down. He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Newton throwing again. Over the middle, complete. That's Moore. Touchdown, Panthers.
Thank you,
DJ Moore, 28 yards. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Now Newton will bring the Panthers up to go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go, and the try for 2 is denied. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Mahomes going to throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Mahomes to throw. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Burris. And the Panthers are going to take over here up near the 40.
I didn't mean to click on
in the
that.
pocket, trying to improvise. That was a tough
Can't
throw, and
waste the time
unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Newton. Taking a shot here for Marshall. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Chiefs are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break.
And this is
No fucking way.
As the first half is winding down.
Damn. Madden says fuck me tonight.
The one thing that we know for sure, do not question the arm strength of Patrick Mahomes, one of the strongest around. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for him toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The third time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries, still have the lead, but couldn't get the third.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for it. Felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they've got 2 for 2.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A final shot before the break. Newton forced out to his left. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked
All them
up
damn
the run
people
for
standing
him.
there.
And
Come
he will
on,
be
man.
brought down on what will be the final play of this
Somebody got
first
to
half.
jump for it.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40, before being taken down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. The shotgun snap for Newton. Being chased out left. Cam wisely hitting the deck at the end as he slides and has the first as well.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Flushed out right. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here at their own 23. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And going deep for Hill. It's incomplete. Took a shot. Couldn't connect.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Mahomes again. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. This is McCaffrey on the give. Nick Bolton there on the tackle.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Like a freight train there, Derek Nottie with a sack. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Newton. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And this will set them up nicely deep down at KC territory. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Newton's throw complete there to Thomas. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Flush to his right. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
For real.
Now it's Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Chiefs are going to
what else you supposed to do right there, man?
As they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Getting pressured, you got to do something.
Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35.
Wow. Tyreek every time.
For a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 96.
Tyreek the only dude that can do that in Madden and real life.
Play to extend their 4th quarter lead. I think you can make a fair case for Tyreek Hill being the most explosive player in the NFL when he gets his hands on the football, and that was Exhibit A. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's
I'll
2
tell you
points for
what,
the defense, but not on that play.
Yeehaw and all that bullshit.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce.
This dude. What the hell? What the hell?
Out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
What's up, Daniel Berry? Rams officially 2022 champ.
Ready to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little
That's what it says. I don't know. It cuts off after CAP.
in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? Oh, he's got a little daylight. right. A nice little juke. And all the way down to the 26. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Newton. And he'll dump this.
Yeah, you didn't know which way I was going.
And he gets it all the way down inside.
I love doing that shit with Christian
and mark him at the 5. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And he's got it. Touchdown. It's the Cam Newton to Christian McCaffrey connection. And the Panthers have got
It's the closest thing to a Tyreek I got.
Here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Cam looking to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point
DJ.
conversion. So they tack on a
Yeah.
more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
He had 1 touchdown earlier, nearly a 2nd one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Buying time to his left. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. A 15-point game now. You make the extra point, and that means on the other side you need 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. That's a pretty tall order here in the 4th quarter.
Agreed, because they really needed to come up with a stop there, and even if it was just to hold them to a field goal. Now they need to pull out the lucky horseshoe because they've got to get an onside kick, and we've seen nowadays those are incredibly difficult to come by.
And not to mention they got to get the touchdown and a 2-point conversion first. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now a 1st down throw for Newton. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs will have the football as this is taken up past
legal man downfield. Come on, Madden.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. Forced out to his left. And going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, Maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now here's Mahomes. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes throwing on 4th. He is going to find Hill here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Mahomes now on first down. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. But Charles, it's one thing to win.
Well, that was a failure.
And put up the amount of
Let's see. Now, it might take a minute now. Oh, baby. Drop them draws. Just wanna see you fuck the laws. Don't be shy, girl, go bananas. Shake them titties like a titty dancer.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank.
Let's do this shit,
the two
dog.
teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set.
What's going on, blood?
With Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers.
You're the plug, right? Oh, you the plug, you said. You good at this game.
From the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one.
You good at this game.
5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Not that you just saying that because you're good.
Jackson now off the bootleg, rolling to his left. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do. But when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way.
Let's go, Shaq.
And then try and match his athleticism.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Jackson now steps away. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there on the scramble. Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're actually on the field trying to chase him or you're just watching him play. This guy is sheer excitement.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. This one
come on now.
Tight end Andrews. And a 5-yard.
That's how it always is, bro. That's how it always is.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. 1st down and more for Jackson.
Come on.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. I mean, what more can you say about Lamar Jackson?
This man would have loved
He's
Madden
got the quickness and
2004.
the agility, but if you wanted proof of his straight line speed, look no further.
And normally when you see guys moving this fast, it might be a flying pattern from a receiver or a toss sweep.
That's all Michael Vick did on that damn game.
This was designed as a passing play.
Even with the fucking AI, that man was hard to stop.
And he just kept gaining momentum with every step.
And Abdullah will not try to bring it out. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Dang.
And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. It was Justin Houston who got him down.
Boom.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And that will be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Here we go with McCaffrey. A little juke, and this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Play action, now Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews.
Oh, Justin Bird.
He will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. To throw is Jackson, being chased out left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Ravens have taken a 13-0
Imagine having to run these
first
cheesy
quarter
ass
lead.
shits to win games.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Want to see something else that's pretty cool?
Newton on 3rd down. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. They find some open field here. And he's going to get this all the way down.
Look at this offensive coordinator over here.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Terrace Marshall, 31 yards. And the Panthers have got it back to a one-score game. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Let's go.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play call.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
I don't even know if that was a fumble.
A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Here we go on 4. Newton. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
We need this before halftime. Let's go. Robbie motherfucking Anderson.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
Damn, DJ.
It here to his own 18-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Well, another fine run right there from Lamar Jackson, and CD, that one puts him over 100 yards now for the ball game.
And remember when all we talked about were 100-yard games from running backs? That when a quarterback did it was a surprise. With Lamar Jackson, that's part of the package as well. He'll have as many 100-yard games
That's some bullshit, man.
as the top running backs in the league.
A big play there just before halftime. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked
I guess he ain't heard me.
5.
Let's go, come on.
Going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Philadelphia.
In your face!
Booty just nasty.
Bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Gonzalez now to have
Hartsfield.
And we've got a good one brewing.
Exactly what we needed.
14.
10 seconds.
This one tied at
Flip
14
nation.
now as he sends this one away. Very short.
I'm playing this shit like it's the suit, like I'm coaching the Super Bowl. Fuck everything else.
25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Dancing to his left. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Both teams going back through their game plans, making their final halftime adjustments. And for the call of the 2nd half, we go back up to Baltimore and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock.
He's just spamming Lamar. Like Michael Vick in Madden 2004. Wait, what?
And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even 1st half, all tied on the scoreboard.
That's some crazy shit.
And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback.
Damn.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the 1st half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Damn.
2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this 2nd half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Oh, look at Thomas wide open.
Ooh,
and he'll be
let's
taken
go.
down, but not before they work it across midfield.
I didn't know if he would hold on to
It
that.
certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago.
Cam sidearmed that
And I
motherfucker.
think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed,
And they ran that
toughness to go
motherfucker.
across the middle. You put
What
it
the
all
fuck,
together,
bro?
you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
2nd and 11.
That's some Madden shit right there.
Now it's Newton here off the bootleg. Here's a diving catch right side.
Whoa, what the hell?
1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Newton. For Marshall, that's complete. And down inside the 15.
Terrace Marshall, come on, baby.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap for Newton. Catch here, left side, Thomas.
Damn, he's slow as hell.
The Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Now Newton steps away, and he'll take this into the end zone.
Hit him with it, Cam.
Carolina. Cam Newton, a 3-yard touchdown run.
That's the OG on this shit. Fuck Lamar Jackson.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead is now.
The only other person like Lamar that won MVP was Cam. Without Cam, would Lamar have been MVP? Setting a standard for mobile quarterback.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The NFL been fucking my dude over.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
Let's go, Jeremy Chan.
Deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch up.
In the words of No Life Shaq, we like those.
But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Lamar don't sound nothing like that, does he?
2nd and 15
Sound like a
now.
demon.
Jackson buying time to his left. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. Here's Jackson. Forced out to his left. 1st down and more for Jackson.
Damn, bro.
There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 74 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, we've certainly seen this before, CD. No one can quite electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson, and really don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
I think you pretty much said it all.
Come pick up all your floor bags. We ain't living in Southeast Asia.
He's also electrifying us, and we're calling the game. This guy's simply sensational.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Trying to take out the knees, I see.
Tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each.
Oh, thank you, buddy. I'm very liking that.
Make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Oh, Terrace Marshall.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
I am a gum-guzzling dumpster slut.
That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
What do you make of that?
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Newton. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
4, class
He's
2,
not going to get the
1.
first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the
Fucking
sideline
like that.
and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Yeah.
Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Panthers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, that was a shitty pass, bro.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense's past few downs.
What a terrible pass, my
Third
dog.
down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They snap it to Newton. Being chased out left. And Marshall.
Get up, get up, get up.
Touchdown, Panthers.
Let's go. Harris Marshall, you slow ass motherfucker.
And the Panthers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break.
I could have just took off with King, but he would have run out of gas.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And ultimately
Strip that motherfucker.
get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Partners,
Don't fumble now.
You just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Dancing to his left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go. How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push. And what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
And he
Let's
can't
go.
find anywhere to go with it.
Hassan
And he goes
Reddick.
down. Hassan Reddick, give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. To try again after the sack.
Oh, yes.
Gets to him again.
Hassan Reddick
Hassan
again.
Reddick able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Okay,
Hassan Reddick.
my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
I wasn't even blitzing. Look at the previous play. I ran cover 4, bro.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Ooh, I would have been mad if he caught that.
Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
Why specifically like that?
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
I'm going to throw a pick at the goal line.
Now as he's done that on 15 carries. Not totally.
You ready? We're going to throw the game, and we're going to make a bunch of money from Vegas for throwing the game.
Newton eluding the pressure right.
Ain't no way.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
I stopped the clock when I did that, damn it.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now, I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so, because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right? Where you are, that's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Newton to throw.
Ooh, Lord have mercy.
But they'll say it's incomplete.
I told you I'm gonna throw a pick.
Him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
This man's gonna get a pick 6 to send it to overtime.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel...
Ain't no fucking way. He thought I was being serious for a second. He was gonna be like, okay, is he gonna give me the pick? Fuck no. Fuck no, you not getting the pick. Whoo. I usually somehow find a way to beat Lamar. I don't know how the fuck I do it. But I know you cannot turn the ball over because they'll just run the score row. Don't turn the ball over. When they turn the ball over to you, you got to make the most of those points. And that's all you really can do. Just try to do everything the best. I think the field goal shit is I think it's based on your internet. You motherfuckers don't like shit around here, do you? Oh, don't you do that to me, you little bastard. You feel what I'm saying? Shit, neither do I. Excuse me. Damn. Yeah, just don't give me the same fucking opponent, because I hate when that happens on here. I don't want to run into the same dude 3 times and him quit, because he's like, I want a different opponent. I'm mad that dude quit, though, because it's like, bro, the game's over. You can just take the L like a man. I've done it plenty of times. It ain't that hard, man. Let's get it. Let's bang tonight.
Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte.
The Dallas Cowboys.
Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
Let's see how this goes.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here
Percolate.
at the 25.
You know what I'm saying? We them boys.
Prescott on first down.
Brian Burns.
And he's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
And Derek Brown.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Let's go, baby.
Here is this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Morgan
Maybe a
Fox.
gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Play action now. Prescott connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. The 30, past the 20. And he's going to get this.
Ain't that some shit?
Carolina side of the field. It's a big play there on 4th and inches. From the red zone now, Prescott. Outright completes it to Jarwin.
Damn.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
They is them boys, ain't they? Damn.
Jarwin, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys
The
take it
Duke
all the way
Energy
down the field
center
and
back there
score on the
in the
opening
background.
drive.
Building almost what the fuck ever.
Zerline connects on the extra
Trying to play it like it's
point,
college
and that makes the
football.
score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he returns this to the 22.
Yeah, he wasn't going nowhere. He's slow. I barely even knew he was on the roster, to be honest. That's how much of a nobody this
So
dude
Newton,
was.
the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Time to bust it.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey.
Bust it wide open on him.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
That's what love the run right there. This guy's
Oh, we're gonna bust it.
but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. I always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And
Not bad,
his
Ron.
way forward for about
I'll take it.
2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you
I'll
realize
take
he's
it.
not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot
Yeehaw.
of calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter
I think the
later, and let's
best
face it,
looking
you
thing
can
on
do
Madden
worse
is how
than a 4-yard
accurate all
run
the
on
stadiums
touchdown.
look in real
From the
life.
38, Newton. They'll set up
Except
the
for our
screen to
end
McCaffrey.
zone. It does
And he
not
will
look like
lose
that
yardage
anymore.
back to the 34-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5
20.
yards on the play.
Heard that.
And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Got a man
Christian
right side,
McCaffrey, let's
McCaffrey.
go.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a first down throw for Newton. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Defensive end, DeMarcus Lawrence.
My classic trait is
So that
running no
complicates
huddle
things a
even when I
bit
don't
here.
need to.
18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Newton's throw is caught here by
Oh,
Anderson. That one good for 17 as they're set up.
that was a close one. They gave it to me.
That's a good bounce back play.
Thank
right
you,
there.
Robbie
After
Anderson,
taking
for
a
holding
sack
on to
a
it.
first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Newton looking to throw on 3rd and 1.
Oh, wow. What a catch.
Line of scrimmage. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw is Newton.
Oh,
Under
shit.
pressure, and he will go down.
Going nowhere
Sacked
fast on
at
that
the
one.
38. Randy Gregory in there to get him. It's a loss of
Going
5.
nowhere fast. End of the first quarter,
After
7-0.
7-0 on EA Sports.
That's how we end the first quarter. As Charles Barkley would say, quarter.
Second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal
quarterback.
range. Newton.
You ain't even got no quarterback.
Steps away to his left. That'll be caught by
Not today, boy.
Thomas. Touchdown.
Ian Thomas.
38 yards. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And we are tied here in the second quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Again to Elliott. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop his shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Open man layup. It's complete. And it gets us up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Real life, that have got me for a late hit.
101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's
Well,
any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The Panthers
Derek
too strong. They get there
Brown.
and take him down. Derek Brown gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
Derek Brown said, get the fuck out of
Play
here.
here will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Here's Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to 4th down. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Now Prescott on 4th down. The tight end Jarwin with it out on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Darn Putin. Poop, scooting, hooting, hollering. There's some buzz.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. A first down carry by Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made.
Wow.
Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line.
Shaq Thompson.
Making his presence felt on the sack. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. To throw is Prescott. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Derek Brown
picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep, Alex Erickson.
You never know.
It's just a 32-yard punt with no return.
Well, I guess we're not.
And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And we'll see how aggressive they want to be in these final stages before the half. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
I got one last trick to try. If it doesn't work, oh well.
Likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before the break. Newton. And he's going to go down.
Oh well.
Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half play.
Give me a hell yeah.
2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Each team making their final preparations for this season. We're about ready too, as we'll send you back up to Charlotte and rejoin Brandon and Charles at Bank of America Stadium.
The great queef between.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3.
The great queef that divides us. John Queefingston.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score.
How does this motherfucker keep getting the ball?
From the 14. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey.
Damn.
Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Neville Gallimore on the stop. On 2nd and 9. Newton into the hands of his receiver Anderson. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a
3rd and 5.
And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Here's Newton.
Christian McCaffrey, thank you.
And he is going to have the Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Play action. It's Newton. He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete.
Here we go, baby.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
McCaffrey. Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. A shotgun snap for Newton. And he will go
God
down.
damn.
A Cowboy sack. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Newton now to throw. Thomas brings it in. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They snap it to Newton. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's going to be batted. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect
Why do you pull back
and
like
he'll be
that?
brought down just shy of midfield at the
The hell?
49-yard line. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
2nd down and 8. The give is to Elliott. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Let's go.
Prescott from the gun. Flush to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Prescott to throw on 4th. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup. So the scoring dried up here in the 3rd. Nothing that quarter for either side. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Yo, just running in my dog.
Into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
You got me
Ezekiel
on
Elliott
that.
taking it in from the 20, and the Cowboys have taken the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Zerline good with a PAT, and that makes the score 14-7.
It's hot as
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
crap in here, man.
Pulls it in at the 13. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense.
That was a shitty throw.
Into the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
That is doo-doo.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Newton to throw. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Newton on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble in 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Here's 2nd and 9. Now Newton. Buying time to his left. And this one nearly intercepted.
Damn.
Boy, that would have been a great time for their
stupid
first
throws.
But instead, it's 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Taking a shot here for Marshall. And that's caught inside the 30.
My man's is
And
slow.
he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A big play there for Carolina. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point
Keep
of attack,
Urban.
especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10.
All right, mate.
And that leaves him just
Time to take a shit, yeah.
Less than a yard.
Do you feel what I'm saying, mate?
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
A massive dump,
So
yeah.
it's Panther football as we welcome you back. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Nifty move. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Cam to throw. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. Touchdown, Panthers. It's the Cam Newton to Christian McCaffrey connection. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point.
No, thank you.
And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. this one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the end zone, so we will start here.
You know what time it is, boy. Let me see you stretch.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run the play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, Prescott. This to Jarwin. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here's Dak. And this is going to be
no fucking way.
Picked off near the 29. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Oh, EA bailed me out.
But not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
I feel like I got bailed out on that one.
It comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Majors used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Oh, I didn't think he was going to catch that.
And we will get a timeout with 2
I know that
ticks
this...
left.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when
kicker
you
cannot hit that.
And he came through with a nice
Not even a
right
chance.
there.
It's prayer time.
Now Newton. As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And we've got free.
It's been a hell of a game.
Quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right.
Wow, that's crazy because tails usually never fails.
Gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Pulls it in at the 13.
That man ain't got no change of direction.
As his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
All right, Cam, lead us to victory like back in the good old days.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams
I love how they even got the little that hesitation Cam always had on the read out.
Wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now.
Oh, Robbie, go, Robbie, go.
No, they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone.
Turn on the Jets.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and a game winner in OT. And Charles, Miles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams,
Good game.
no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were
Cam balled out.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your
Good game, though. That was a really good game.
They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
That one had me sweating. I was about to say, come on, Madden, damn. Let's look at these stats. Cam, 14 of 19, 277 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Dak, 10 for 12, 153 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Rushing, let's see what that looked like. Ezekiel Elliott, 65 yards and a tutty. Christian McCaffrey, 37 yards. Cam, 1 yard. I don't want to see receptions. Let's see yards. Blake Jarwin killed me. Robbie Anderson killed him. Ian Thomas. All right. Derek Brown led the way with sacks, right above DeMarcus Lawrence. All the Cam haters out there, put that in your pipe and smoke it. You know what I'm saying? The quality was acceptable, EA. Let's see what we get this time. Roll the wheel of bullshit. If y'all want to see me play with another team, you can say so. But you know I'm going to roll with the Panthers. It's just how we do. Show me my opponent. Show me my opponent. It is hot as hell in here. Unreasonably so. Hold up, he using the Panthers? You using the Panthers? Hell yeah. It's the only team to go. It's the only one to go with.
The NFL on EA Sports,
You know, we've been trashed for like 4 years.
In Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Carolina Panthers. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Did you do what I did? And change the quarterback?
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the
Yeah, I always put Cam over Sam. That is my dude. Sam Darnold ain't good enough for that team. Cam used to carry the Panthers.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Newton.
Oh my God, what is AJ Boye doing?
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he is not going to get the 1st down as he'll spot this.
That was actually a good tackle from Jermaine.
So still a scoreless game in the 1st, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29.
Gave you the 1st down, too.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down,
hey, either way, this was a home game.
Midfield, you go for it. But in this stage, at that part of the field, but like you said, it worked. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up.
That's the hardest dude to stop right there.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got
when he's actually healthy.
So, 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches.
I won't be surprised if they trade him this offseason.
It should open up his running game, too. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory.
They're going to do something stupid, probably.
2nd and 3.
I hope not, but it ain't been going good the last few years.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Now a give right side McCaffrey. Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the 1st thanks to a flashy little spin move. Well, one unit I know you want to
that man is hard to stop.
Line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage. With that impact, I fully expected the ball to pop free. I still remember an old defensive back friend of mine. He used to say, guess what? Even if they catch the ball, make sure they have a memento to take back to the sideline.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 2nd and 7, Newton. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
They're trying to kill him out there.
We're scoreless after 1. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. McCaffrey. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. back to throw. Newton being chased out left. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Cam Newton taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10, right at the 30. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners.
What's up, Ash?
I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. McCaffrey with a first down and more. And some room to work. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs.
Man, got no business being that fast.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. And that's complete to Marshall on the crossing route. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with first downs on each play.
All right.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Two yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That didn't work.
Here's Newton. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
All right, we got to get this in here.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Is Jermaine Carter really catching up at St. Lucie?
College going for it. Here we go on 4. Newton. And that's complete to the right side. It's Marshall. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Eluding the press. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Hassan Reddick. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And he's got McCaffrey open, complete.
Oh, so
and he'll be brought
close.
down here at the 3-yard line. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. Here's Newton. Out to his left. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Cam Newton As the first half is
Oh
winding
damn, I ain't seen him do a dabble
Panthers
in
have tied this
forever.
game up. They can take the lead with the extra point. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and they take the lead here at 7-6. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. As they'll take over with just 13 seconds to go before the break. A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run.
Oh, that man about took my ankles.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Each team making their final preparations for this second half. We're about ready, too, as we'll send you back up to Charlotte and rejoin Brandon and Charles at Bank of America Stadium.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway.
That went by
and
fast.
that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the football.
Oh, his knee was
out,
down.
and it's picked up by the Panthers. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. To throw is Newton. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Morgan Fox.
It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. And keep in mind, in addition to the 2 sacks that he now has, CD, he's also had a couple of quarterback hurries. He's been very disruptive.
Accurate depiction of how bad this line
Reminds me
is.
of the time I asked an offensive tackle who struggled like this in a game. He said he was telling the coach, hey, what do you want me to do? This guy's just eating me alive. And the coach finally just looked at him and said,
and no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. Gonzalez out now to try the Panther field goal. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, close game, second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
That's good.
3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. On 4th down, Newton rolling to his right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Not sure I agreed with the decision to go for it, but I definitely agreed with his decision to run it. He picked up that big 1st down. I think he let his head coach off the hook.
That's what I was just going to say. If there's anybody more happy than the quarterback picking it up, it's the coach that saw him pick it up. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 49 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Dancing to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this.
See how this goes.
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They run with McCaffrey off the option. 5 yards on the carry. Good pick up on first down.
Kind of party, boy.
Simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there,
man, why'd he stop?
Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
The Panthers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11.
Good play.
Incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Let's hope.
And this one is no good.
I'll be damned.
And this score will stay right where it is. Had a chance to give themselves there some important wiggle room, but it went awry.
Yeah, let's do the simple math here. And you know, for me, it has to be simple. Instead of this thing kind of giving them that wiggle room you talked about,
It's gonna be a wild fourth
now
quarter.
we're talking about possibly losing a ball game because they left the door open.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
And some play callers, when they go into games, they don't mind calling a lot of screens, and they don't care what down. They were maybe one block away from really having something there to start this drive. Good job defensively to cut through the blockers and make the tackle on the screen, or that could have gone for maybe 15 or 20 yards.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again.
Had to block shit.
That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Newton on 1st down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
After the sack on 1st down, Newton looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And some space here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big play that time on the catch and run.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Newton delivers this one to McCaffrey. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll make it a 2nd down. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on 4th down. From this spot, it's 46 yards. Throwing is Newton. Letting one go deep for the end zone. He's got it for a touchdown. Christian McCaffrey.
I thought I had the pick.
29 yards. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front.
That's crazy.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock.
Wow, look at that replay. That's beautiful.
Done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
All right, let's do this.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Newton. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Cam to throw. Binds, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Newton. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Oh, good game.
And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Newton to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Dante Jackson picks it, and the Panthers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Charles, in this one, I think the storyline really, the fourth.
All right, Ash. Do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think he knows what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, audience? Do you know what I'm fucking saying? Huh? You guys are like behind me. I'm watching the stream and everything I'm saying has not even happened yet. It's wild. That shit crazy. That shit wild and crazy. We just waiting on good old Ash Raider. I don't know if y'all been able to hear my opponents or not. Some of them have talked, some of them talked a little bit and then didn't really say much. Y'all let me know if you've heard any of them or anything other than me. And obviously Madden's audio. Which you notice, it's quiet when I'm not talking because I turn the menu music off because I'll get copyrighted. All these fucking songs on the soundtrack. I don't even know the soundtrack because I have the music muted so I don't get copyrighted when I stream. But we waiting on you, Ashy. Allahu Akbar. What y'all think about that? Huh? What's up, Jordan? What's up? Habibi, what are you doing here? Oh my God, Habibi, what are you doing? Habibi, when I come inside this door, I do not want you to be stealing. God damn it, Habibi, what are you be doing this for? Hello, I am White. I would like my credit card. Yes, I would like an advance in credit. My wife and I are looking for a new home with our children. Oh, Caucasian. Jordan been playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Hee-haw, Yu-Gi-Oh! 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 You ain't fucking with him, though. You know what I'm saying? You're not fucking with him, though. What's up, everybody watching? You know, we've took some W's and we've took some L's so far. But one thing has been consistent. I keep pounding. That was really corny. I just want to acknowledge that. And it was supposed to be. I want to acknowledge that. And, yeah. Oh, yeah, and we should acknowledge that DJ Moore is criminally underrated as a wide receiver in the NFL. Criminally underrated. A baby! Look, it is you right there. Fuck fatigue. Fuck injuries. Habibi! Let's go. The invite has been sent if you're not watching. There you go. What's going on, man? What's going on? We're going to play at the Pro Bowl. We're going to at least play one game with our teams. Yeah. As overall, 71. They got him and Sam Darnold at the same rating, so it really doesn't matter which one I use. And I think Cam is better, and I've used Cam and Madden before. Pro Bowl. Yeah, it just doesn't have Raiders stuff everywhere. It's technically a home game for you. Why did I do this? Yeah, but we're in your stadium.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably
exactly.
For the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now.
I thought it was a good game, but everybody else seems to have some sort of problem with it.
On the ground, this is Jalen Richard.
I don't know what we got to complain about. We finally didn't have to watch Brady or Mahomes.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game,
it was a sucky ending, though, yeah.
Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense.
I fucked up against that last guy at the end there. I don't know if you saw that.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And this is going to be a Raiders first.
I'm just saying I like Willis. I think he's got a high ceiling. But everybody says Kenny Pickett is the most pro-ready quarterback.
To neutralize home field advantage, well, teams that run the football effectively, they often have a way of neutralizing it in a big way when they have those types of runs.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
I've heard all kind of shit.
Jacobs. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Should have been late.
You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about
Jesus Christ, man.
Line up, get leverage, knock people
fucking
back,
Josh Jacobs.
the run early.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I thought you guys re-signed Jameis. Is he a free agent? That's the way everybody's been posing it.
Looking downfield for Jones. He
Dante.
Intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it.
I always get ran into trying to cross back.
Here's they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's got like the video game numbers on the field. Somebody should do that, though.
For one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they?
You're going to get the people who claim it's corny, but it looks cool. It's different. Everybody else has got like the tradition.
Good gain on first. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
Yeah.
But that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, okay, Jordan.
I like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Throwing is Newton. They'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as he's able to get about 4
I thought it was going in overtime.
From the gun.
Yeah, I thought that's where it was going.
And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So a pretty
I thought it was going to be holding.
Seems like the officials are going to let
9 times out of 10, it's holding.
Charge of this game, they're always going to protect the quarterback.
McCaffrey following the penalty. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Madden 22 is bad about roughing the passer calls.
Flushed out right.
You can like accidentally hit the quarterback and get called for it.
Just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up by running the action to the right. And he will not only not get the...
Well, last time we played, it was a field goal game, so...
Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
I don't even know what Madden is. 18.
And the Panthers stake claim to a 3.
Yeah, I thought I missed it.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles does yield points, maybe not the touchdown.
The kick meter sucks with shitty kickers in there.
They wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And ultimately cannot get this.
Damn, Tommy Tremble was like, fuck y'all, I'll make the tackle.
Dropped at the 23. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
On the ground, Richard. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Carr gives to Richard. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot.
I wanted him to come back to the NFL so Matt Rule would go to Michigan.
Done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Jeremy Chin.
Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to have...
Now we're stuck with Matt Rule for at least one more season.
Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start.
The word around the league makes me think that if we start off bad next season, Matt Rule's going to get fired mid-season.
Second down.
That's the word going around the league right now.
17. Newton forced out to his left.
Yes, Jordan, I'm talking to Ash. He's not in a party, though. He probably just has his settings.
They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Yeah, we couldn't hear Billy.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, we got to
Nice
focus.
work to get 7 out of that.
It's time to refocus.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very
I can't believe that Indy quit right before the end. That one guy I beat earlier by like 7, he quit with like 30 seconds.
After 1 on EA Sports.
Sometimes that happens. Sometimes that happens when you're streaming too. That's why I don't always stream this, because it fucks the quality of the game up sometimes.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Corey Littleton there on the tackle.
I'm not falling for any read option, I see.
No gain. Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey.
All you had to do was make the block, you fat motherfucker. All he had to do was make the block. He just stood there and looked at you.
Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. A shotgun snap for Newton. And the Raiders have got him. Quentin Jefferson coming in to drop
Not Queef Jefferson.
8, and it also brings up 4th. On 4th down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it.
This is going to be another defensive game, man. This is just going to be... This is going to be another one of those defensive games, I feel it.
Start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to
The offense is the worst rated thing about this team on this game.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
No, we have a good defense. Our offense just sucks.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. A 1st down and more for Jacobs.
No way, bro.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
And they scored in the AFC end zone.
Josh Jacobs, boy, I tell you, he is a complete package. The power that he has to run through you, and then he's also got the speed to run away from you, as we saw there.
And the thing that stood out to me,
I feel bad if he's your defensive line coach now. I'm just kidding. They were good. They were good. I'm just kidding. It's our offensive line that sucks.
Because of that first contact, but he kept the compass pointing in the right direction, kept the legs.
Oh yeah. He helped Jeremy Chin out. He helped Jeremy Chin out a lot.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
I have no idea off the top of my head.
Than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Not really.
Your offensive line. Tell them that they control your
I think having J.C. Horn would have helped.
If you do that,
Having JC there would have helped a lot. The game I went to when we played the Saints, you could tell how much he helped the secondary just being on the field. Compared to
they'll give it up to McCaffrey. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down.
we have Dante Jackson, JC Horn.
The first down run got 5. Here's second
I think
This is McCaffrey.
I think Dante's a free agent if we don't re-sign him.
Midfield after a gain of only a couple. The Panthers on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a third and 2.
I don't know. He has his moments where he looks like he has his games where he looks like trash.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. McCaffrey on the counter. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals.
I got sucked into that.
Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just
JC Horn said he wanted them to re-sign Stephon one more year because he was learning so much from him.
Newton, they'll set up the screen to McCaffrey.
I have no idea. I mean, he might stay. He's from South Carolina. Yeah, he still lives in Rock Hill, South Carolina. We have like 18 mil in cap.
That's Marshall. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that's going to
I would imagine if they make a trade, it's going to be one of the guys that's taking up cap like Robbie Anderson or Christian McCaffrey.
You've got to think to yourself, all I got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over
That's so
100
pretty
yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Second down, Jacobs once more.
Yeah, paying running backs is scary, bro.
Down, but a nice little gain. 138 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in his first half.
Taking them in the first round drives are valuable.
Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Escaping the pressure right. And
Let's go.
With no option here but to throw away.
He threw the ball into the dirt.
He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Carr's throw pulled in by Renfro. And they're going to have another first down as the tackles made.
Come on, defense.
38-yard line.
Come on, defense.
On first down, Richard. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. On 2nd and 9, Carr. Quickly a slant.
Why did Shaq Thompson freeze up right there?
First down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 21. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Eluding the pressure right. He'll have a first down inside the 10. The Raiders gonna
I hate when that happens. You're trying to slide and you dive.
With a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go. Shaq Thompson.
It's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick.
He's running out of gas. He's running out of gas. He could go all the way.
It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point.
I was just surprised he didn't run out of gas.
And it's through, and 10-7.
Right before halftime.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot.
Zane Gonzalez.
As this one's in the air.
Kickoff.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
It was clutch going in
Las
that.
Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
Oh, shit, he just took his legs
First
back.
down past the 40. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
It definitely feels like different from the last time we played.
It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him.
I rewatched this like a month or two ago. Let's go!
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Raiders.
I think it was like a 6-3 ball game or something. It was like a baseball score.
Seconds to go in the first half of play.
Yeah, we both did not shit on offense in that game.
Carr. And he'll look downfield for Waller.
Oh, AJ Boye!
Deep ball.
AJ Boye.
Because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen.
I forgot we had AJ Boye when we were naming all the corners. We forgot AJ Boye.
Forcing that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Yeah, after he left Jacksonville.
From the gun, it's Carr. He's going to take another shot here. And unable to connect, incomplete.
That was a close one.
Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
4th and 20.
Fourth down,
It's almost halftime anyway. Do not go back for it, Erickson. Damn.
Did they keep it in? They did.
Yeah, we definitely ain't doing shit before halftime now.
At the 1-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And from here, might not be able to take a knee. Might need to run a play here that's close to their goal line.
Ooh, that was close. That was close.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat.
Hell no.
Number one.
We're getting out of here safe. We don't need it to be a, 9-10 game?
A final shot before the break. Newton. Throw left side complete.
Oh, was that a defensive penalty?
And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. So they got some pressure, maybe hoping to get a safety. And they
fuck it, why not? If the refs are going to give me a free play.
Nothing really went right on that play for them.
You know, why not take it if the refs give it to you?
Shot before break. Newton. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And he's in for the touchdown.
Robbie fucking Anderson, let's go.
The prayer is answered.
Holy shit. Can I see that again?
And they extend their
Cam rocketed that fucking dick.
into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Did you see the way Cam threw the ball?
Carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out?
Oh my God.
Gonzalez to add the PAT.
Cam threw like the most perfect pass I've ever seen Cam throw in Madden just now. Not even the, like, what was he, a 90-something at one point when he's MVP? I think he was 99 MVP. That motherfucker wasn't throwing passes like that then.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. Abdullah's going to stay.
I know, right? Sometimes I'm scared to hit the quarterback.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
I wouldn't rule me fucking up. I wouldn't rule out me fucking up because I'm sure it'll happen.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards.
Bearman was trying to make me pay for the Panthers trading.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And getting this just shy of
Let's go,
midfield,
CMC.
spotted at the 49. 50 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
CMC is very hard to stop, though. Because when I was playing the guy that was also using the Panthers, it was hard to stop his ass.
Now Newton on first down. Flushed out right. And he will find the open man. It's DJ.
Come on, give me blocks.
And he takes this one down almost all the way.
That man was late with the block, or that would have been a bigger play than that.
Throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another first down there.
Ooh.
Slid it by. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey.
CMC is something else on this fucking
And the
game.
Panthers are able to grow their lead. Gonzalez now to add the extra point.
Oh,
And that'll make this
thought you had that block.
game as the lead moves to
that took
17.
forever. Just kick the fucking ball, bro.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
I see when you get momentum, it makes it easier to kick. I never noticed that
Comes
before.
Johnson. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line. So the
Is the screen shaking for you on offense now?
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make
I knew
sure
that
they
was
don't do
gonna
that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Ooh, I thought I got a roughing the passer for a second.
Defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought
go.
the heat, and if he flushes out,
Brian
they're fine
Byrne.
with that, and they force another incompletion.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
They should let me be offensive coordinator. The Panthers wouldn't be a bad team.
And for
Stephon.
the 4th time tonight, it's
Gilly
an
Lock.
interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he returns it into enemy territory.
I still wouldn't rule out me fucking up, though.
Before we came up to
It's
the
bound to
booth,
happen.
last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit. And that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception. And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't
That was
fit the
going
run
nowhere.
front as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Newton now to throw. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack.
I was trying to. I got sucked in the animation.
On the sack, and it leads to 4th.
I was trying my best to get rid of that ball. I was spamming the fucking button.
Second time.
Ah, shit.
Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
I don't even know if that's the real gambler.
The Raider offense set to
Probably
get
a
this
troll.
drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now
That was a
you
weird
can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack
animation.
How they attack him here. On 2nd and 9, Carr. He's going to launch this.
Oh, he's wide open.
Field. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas. And he went back.
Damn, Chat.
He'll be down at the 30. Throwing again on second down.
Oh.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jacobs. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 16. Into the red zone. It's Carr. This is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he is in.
I met you right there at the goal line, too.
Josh Jacobs, his second touchdown of the night. And the Raiders get a score closer. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Well, it is a 10-point game again.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
I usually play better from behind, if I'm being honest. I always feel like I'm going to choke the lead.
This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. They'll have a first down.
Oh, come on, DJ.
Takes it all the way up to the 47. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here.
That's how I imagine you'd feel if you were actually the quarterback for that team.
Pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going.
Or anybody without nerves is still, really.
Catch good for 5. It's third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw is Newton. And he's got McCaffrey.
McCaffrey caught that.
And he is going to have a Panthers
Let's
first
go.
down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for our Panthers. First and 10.
Just try to take what the defense gives you. That's what I live by on Madden. That's why I lose sometimes. Sometimes it's hard to find anything open.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Here's Newton. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. He'll buy some time right. He's to the 10. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
Now that was a whole lot of open space out.
As long as Cam doesn't get hit stick, we're good.
They are going right.
Good night, fam.
For the most part, I saw that lane start to develop. Boom, he took advantage of it. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up second and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise.
Here we go, you moke. It's time.
Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. Touchdown. It's the Cam Newton.
I didn't think he was going to hold that block.
And the Panthers add on to their lead. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown,
I would hate to play Tyson. He's just running money plays over and over. Well, whoever he was playing against also didn't know how to make adjustments.
He stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Being chased out left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Come on, Shaq. You can hit them harder than that.
They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, Richard. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
Rashard.
They're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Carr, got to have this one. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45.
Week 4 burn. Yep, week 4.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr.
The season is literally over, my guy.
And he goes out of bounds.
I was going to get a late hit if I had connected with that.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Whew.
From midfield, here's Carr. He sets to fire deep. And now here's another interception.
Dante
Jackson picks it. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. The interception
it's that pressure that you feel like you have to get back in it as soon as possible.
You got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just
what a fucking hit, though.
Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though,
oh my God, he got flipped up in the air at the end.
A big help is now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. They'll run with McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock.
Fuck it, I'll try something different.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Drives you crazy?
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I know this game's winding down and people are getting tired, and that's when you really want a big body guy running the football. But I have to tell you, watching him run it, I wonder why they don't use it more
ready for this?
in the game.
Yeah, those big guys here trying to protect the lead, usually not as fumble prone either.
No, that is so true because they are taught. Take care of the ball as you surge forward, and you often see them with both hands wrapped around it when they go through the line.
And he'll be brought down just shy.
Hold on, I think I do have a trick for it. Can't for the life of me remember. I'm pretty sure it's... I can't find the play.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield.
The key to any screenplay is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very
It's
well
percolation
concealed.
time.
And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
Y'all ready for percolation?
Newton on 3rd down. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively. And it'll be 4th down. No gain on the play. And that's going to bring up
Christian McCaffrey almost threw a pick.
Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he's on to punt for Carolina. He gets us away.
No, I'm
it's a
actually.
good one. Drawing toward
I already got a
sideline.
lead. What's the point in faking it at this point?
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here."
Stop spamming shit in the chat, bitch.
But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem.
I thought I knocked you off of a target when I touched you.
With confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Again, it's Carr. Dancing to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Burn, I already timed him out. The fuck are you talking about?
Matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there. Just good mobility.
Oh, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone and the frustration.
I think playing against somebody else from YouTube, this is probably the best game I've ever had with Cam. I usually throw at least one pick.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw taken in by Edwards.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second.
It's easier when you can rely on Christian McCaffrey, though.
Stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Inside the red zone here.
Well, I have extra motivation when I play with Cam on here just to prove to people he's not as bad as they think he is.
So he'll throw it away.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line.
If I was using Sam Darnold, you would have had a much better chance.
A lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And my goodness, another interception.
One hard field.
Picked off down near the 5. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring this one back. It's a
I shouldn't have thrown it.
Panther touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Well, it's been a good game.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
I'm sitting there tapping it, man, and it's not throwing the ball.
Here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in onside.
I hate that about Madden. Sometimes I can just like tap them on the shoulder and they drop the ball.
They don't lie. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. One final try now for Carr. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete.
I thought he had it for the touchdown.
For a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now.
That would have been a crazy ending.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you?
That's crazy. Yeah, you stupid motherfucker. In the chat. Don't nobody care. We over here vibing. We over here playing the game and shit. These motherfuckers. Look, we're gonna play one more random motherfucker. I got y'all. One more random motherfucker. We're gonna make it a nighttime game. We're gonna go all out for y'all. Here we go. Show me my opponent. Show me my opponent. You'll have that. I gotta have it. Good game, Ash. I was trying not to run up the score or anything. I'm a good sport. I try to play realistic football. That's why the people that do cheese shit get one over on me. That's not what Madden's for, bro. Madden's for people that love football. I'm trying to play like it's football, you know what I mean? You gotta try to outthink your opponent without outthinking yourself. Ain't that right? Oh, we got the white Cam Newton.
NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged.
I'll be damned if I don't have to kick it off every time.
They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. This is brought in by the tight end, Tommy Sweeney. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
Sounds good.
Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41.
Come on, baby dog.
First down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Allen off the play fake. They'll roll him out right. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll wind up getting
right
on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Play action. Allen sliding out of the pocket. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
1st down and more for Allen. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield, Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10, rolling to his right. He's got the hook up with Diggs. Damn. He'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
They run here with Singletary, and he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
The big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2nd down and goal. Allen steps away to his left. And he's got his tight end box for a Bills touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
All right, man.
After the touchdown pass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
That was close.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offense.
I thought they might give me the first.
Thank you.
He ain't gonna make me earn this shit.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And this is going to be a Panthers 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, Newton.
Damn. How did I force that?
Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 41. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
No way, Hassan Reddick.
He's picked off at his own 46.
Josh Allen fast as hell.
And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. It's up.
You know how Madden
so
is.
These teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1.
It's going to be a good game.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now Allen to try again after the pick 6.
Damn, I missed.
Eluding the pressure right. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Damn, I blew that.
Last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
That's
tough.
tough.
A golfer is confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
play action. Allen on the move to his left. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Get the hell out of
A
him.
big gain there for the Bills. Is a defense
Trying to give him CTE on that hit?
They've got a tight end that can run a post route like that.
And you felt the ground shake, didn't you? Oh, even all the way up here in this booth. How about when he grabbed the football? You could see the terror as everyone was thinking, do I even want to try and tackle that big man?
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen.
What? Madden.
To his left.
You know I was there, Madden. Come on.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
2nd and 8 coming up. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. Looking for a cutback lane.
It's always your own lineman.
At the line of scrimmage. Play action. Now it's Allen. He'll buy some time right. And this one is broken up.
I thought I had the pitch.
Well timed there, and now 4th down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete. And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Flushed out right. 1st down. Allen hit. He lost the football.
Wow.
Fortunately, he's able to get this one back, so it is a 1st down.
Oh,
that was a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7.
All right.
Allen now on 1st down. Buying time to his left. Allen hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers.
Come on, Jermaine. Oh, damn, 26 fast.
And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. McKenzie now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football.
Damn, looks like that one
he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. First down, they're going to throw with Allen. They'll roll him out right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Panthers will take over possession here up at the 44.
I thought he stepped out of bounds.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And some room to run now. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 43 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Newton. It's Anderson, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills will take over possession here up at the 44.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And he wisely will throw that one away. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
All right, all right, all right.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Allen. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Newton on 1st down. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Now whistles and a timeout.
I'll take the L on that one.
Seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. Gonzalez's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Each team making their final preparations for this second half. We're about ready too, as we'll send you back up to Charlotte and rejoin Brandon and Charles at Bank of America Stadium.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Flush to his right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for 1st down.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time?
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Ed Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down. He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage. Well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down. Now Edwards to kick as he sends it away. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. In his own end zone, it's Allen. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. And that's good for a gain of 6. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen, eluding the pressure right. First down and more for Allen. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. To the air, Allen steps away. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. Allen. Pressure comes and down he goes. Brian Burns. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now is Allen. Rolling to his right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Allahu Akbar.
On first down, Allen. He'll buy some time right. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. A.J. Boye with a pick. And the Panthers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They run with McCaffrey off the option. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Off play action, Newton. They'll roll him out right. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Gregory Rousseau in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Well, on that one, they go with the play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground. One of the best routes, one of the favorite routes of any play caller. He just ran that one. Nice little angle route. That's supposed to be a catch, and usually it is in a running back drop.
Yeah, I mean, he's a running back, but he's got hands. He should have caught it. The Panthers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Here's Newton. Looking long for Thomas. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Levi Wallace with a pick. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. And now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Now that was an inspirational scramble for a first down, all the while absorbing a big-time hit. Well, we know the guys in the huddle appreciate what he's doing. But how about the guys in the press box, the luxury boxes, the guy who signs his checks, and especially the main guy with the headset on the sideline? I'm not so sure they like that so much.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game. But in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. To throw on 3rd and 1. Touchdown, Bills. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Oh, you got to feel it, baby.
And he's across for 2 points. Boy, a gutsy call right there, but the fake works. And they get the 2 instead of 1. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as it sails over the end line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Newton to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Newton. And that will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. Here's Lachlan Edwards now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. To return is McKenzie. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Now Allen. Forced out to his left. And he will get out of bounds, so nice work after the catch. That gets him really good yardage, and they stop the clock as well. A big play there on the keeper. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he finds a man on the crossing route.
Let's go.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. So all eyes now on Tyler Bass. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. So all eyes now on Tyler Bass. And this one is right through.
Good game, man.
And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he sees his.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
On the free.
One last throw here for Newton. Being chased out left. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well,
going into the final
that'll do it.
This game, they knew that they needed some
ugly ass game for everybody.
End, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated.
But I'm gonna end it there. This shit been going for way too long.
You're exactly right.
Y'all be good and keep pounding.